How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to MLB The Show 22 franchise. Doing another rebuild today, so this time we got the Mets. I know someone mentioned in my comments, Nationals. They will be coming soon, don't worry. The way we're doing it is, next time we make a video will be a Mario Super Sluggers. We got AL, NL, Mario Super Sluggers, AL, NL, and that second time I do the NL will be the Nationals. So, don't worry, it'll be coming within the week. So be on the lookout for that. And ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are enjoying the content, leave a like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And let me know down in the comments below some more video check out the description. Playlist down below containing other MLB The Show 22 franchise rebuilds from my channel in case like content for me, TJP. And in case you guys forgot the rules, I put them already up in the beginning of the video. So if you guys didn't take a look at those, make sure to read those. We are going to be rebuilding all 30 teams, so just make that very clear. And yeah, don't expect realistic rebuilds, though. Not going to be fully realistic. Injuries will be on, obviously, but that's because I like to have them on. So yeah, with that being said, let's get on the gameplay. So we're locked and loaded into the game. Let's take a look at the lineups. Hopefully the rosters are up to date. I'm sure they're not, but Mets definitely had a busy offseason. So here's the team that we got. So we got McNeil, got Brandon Nimmo, got Marte now, starting center fielder, got Pete, Polar Bear, got JD Davis, Eduardo Escobar is here. We've got Mark Canha, Francisco Lindor, and we also have James McCann. We got Dominic Smith, Thomas Nido, Luis Guillorme. Okay, not too bad. Don't see a Robinson Cano. Is he not in the game? He may not be in the game. I don't know. Either way, doesn't really matter, right? Who cares too much? Actually, I don't know where he is. Anyways, doesn't matter. This is what matters. Right here is what matters. Jacob deGrom, Max Scherzer. That is a two-headed monster, if I've ever seen one. Chris Bassett, Taijuan Walker, David Peterson as our starting five in the rotation. We got Carrasco, Gil, Jordan Yamamoto. Okay, Trevor May's here. We got Seth Lugo down here with Edwin Diaz, Otto Ottavino. He's going to be up in the majors. So the Mets are built to potentially win a World Series within the next 3 years. I do think we can get a better catcher and a better second baseman. I do like McNeil. McNeil had a down year, so unless McNeil has another down year, then I don't know. Maybe we trade him, but we do. The only problem is we're gonna have not a lot of cap space, so it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to actually try to get people on this team. So I think for now we kind of just have to keep the team the way it is. I mean, I could trade couple prospects here to try to get another player on the squad, so I'm going to look to see what's out there. Obviously with the DH we could also get another bat in the lineup, so I'm going to look around to see what's out there. Alright, I think I'm going to do this trade with the Rangers here, so we're going to upgrade our catcher's position. So we're going to trade away Alvarez, Williams, and Berbesi, and I'm going to try to get Mitch Garver here. If there anything else I could do here, maybe try to get like another pitcher or another guy here. It doesn't look like I can. So we're just going to do this deal with the Rangers, upgrade my catcher's depth here. So yeah, Mitch Garver's gonna be my starting catcher. So there we go. Welcome to the squad, Mitch Garver. Alright, so I think for now that's probably the only move I'm gonna make. We are so over the cap, over the budget. We just don't have enough enough space to bring in somebody. So I think I'm just gonna simulate till the All-Star break, and maybe then we can try to look to make a move and maneuver some people and move some pieces around. And just kind of assess like how we're doing. So I'll see you guys once I'm there. Alright, well, in typical Mets fashion, we are currently sitting at 500 right now. We are really struggling, not having a good season. So let's take a look at the injured list, because I definitely think we have some injuries here, and we've had some injuries this entire time. So right now it doesn't really look like we have too many injuries, but yeah, we definitely had some people that were missing, and maybe some people that weren't playing that well. So Jeff McNeil has been kind of meh this season. Brandon Nimmo has been okay. Marte could be a little bit better. Pete Alonso hit a lot of home runs, but he's only 234. JD Davis, Mitch Garver, Eduardo Escobar. Lindor's actually having a good year. He's having a nice little bounce back season. I was thinking about moving him, but if he's going to hit like that, then I don't mind keeping him, even though his contract is kind of... That's a lot of money. Then we got Mark Canha is doing pretty decent as well. Dominic Smith in the highs of late. Cleo Lee, James McCann. Hasn't been great. The team has not been great. How's the rotation looking? That is the question. DeGrom's been great. Scherzer's been great too, actually. He's definitely regressing, but only 8-7 though, so definitely not getting a lot of run support. I will say that. Chris Bassett's been pretty solid. David Peterson and Taijuan Walker, been okay. for the most part. The bullpen seems to be Miguel Castro's kind of terrible, but everybody else, no, Trevor May's not doing that great. Neither is Edwin Diaz. Okay, yeah, all right. Well, that's not good. So they're having some down years there, and it's going to be kind of difficult because, like I said, I really don't have cap space, so I'd have to like literally flip like these guys and get like an Austin Hayes. You guys would do that? Of course, you guys would do that. What if we just did like what if I just was like, all right, guys, yeah, no, that wouldn't work. Wait, that really wouldn't work. What? Okay. Okay. No, that wouldn't work either. They're over the budget. I'm just curious to see like if we just go like a haul for these guys. All right. Get Shane Bieber. Alright, no. Anyways, I'm not going to trade them. So I think this is going to be pretty much the team they're going to have to keep. It's down on my draft picks. And honestly, I just have to hope that we have a good second half of the year. I mean, if there's a trade that pops up, maybe I'll make it. But I'm just going to keep this team the way it is. And we'll have to start rebuilding in the offseason. So we finished the season 1972. Kind of a disappointment year. We did not make the postseason, which is kind of embarrassing. The amount of moves that we made. Well, the amount of moves that that's made. So, yeah, I mean, kind of a tough division, I guess. But even then, man, we were 90-72. You would have thought we'd be better for sure. But in terms of our wild card, yeah, we were 4.5 games out. The Padres had 95 wins. So, yeah, there's some work for this team to be done. I mean, granted, we're kind of not in the best division. I feel like the easiest division is the Central. AL Central for sure. I feel like that's kind of like a weak division. NL Central's kind of weak too. Yeah, really both Central divisions are kind of weak. But yeah, anyways, take a look at the lineup, see how we did. So Marte hit 250. Okay, could have been a little bit better. Might look to move him in the offseason. Brendan Nimmo was okay. He's got no, he doesn't have arbitration. I think I extended his contract. No, he was going to be a free agent. JD Davis, Pete Alonso, decent year. Gave him a 2-year deal. I think he might have been up for free agency. If not this year, next year. So I think he meant arbitration. So I was like, you know what, I'll just extend him. So he'll be my first baseman. Anyway, Escobar, decent season. Marcana ended off pretty solid. Lindor ended with 261, so he kind of ended off on a little bit of a cold note. McNeil had a decent year. James McCann. Okay, got Dominic Smith. Ended the season on fire. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't amazing. Mitch Garver. Okay, not too bad of a year for Mitch. He was decent. He was also injured a little bit. Speaking of injured. Okay, yeah, he's still hurt. Okay, so pitching rotation. DeGrom, great year for him. Scherzer, not Scherzer. Actually, Scherzer dropped all the way down here, but he had a good year, though. Chris Bassett was excellent. David Peterson, Taijuan Walker. Pretty solid stuff. Pretty solid numbers. The bullpen, for the most part, I don't know why this guy pitches so much, but okay. Drew Smith never really pitched. Seth Lugo, decent. Edwin Diaz ended up having a better second half of the year. 46 saves. That's a lot of saves. That's pretty good, though. So, yeah. Definitely got a lot to work on, though. Definitely going to make a few trades here. See who wins the World Series. It is going to be the Dodgers beating the Mariners in the 2022 World Series. Imagine the Mariners making it. That'd be crazy. But, all right, let's go on to the offseason. Exclusive free agents. Also got some tendering of the contracts to do. So, I'm just going to offer some of these guys some contracts like Edwin Diaz. We'll get him back. We'll get Trevor May back as well. I'm not going to spend too much on these guys, but we're going to give them contracts and see if they want to come back to the team. And then we're going to see if we can make some trades and try to sign some people. All right, I'm going to trade Starling Marte, Jay Snyder, and James McCann to the Philadelphia Phillies for the legend Nick Castellanos and Andrew Painter. Got to have the legend on the squad. I think I'm going to do this trade. Just someone I haven't traded for yet. So, yeah, Nick Castellanos, welcome to the team. And, yeah, that means I'm going to move Mark Canna now and see if I can get another person on the squad. For the Red Sox, I know I just wanted to clear up some cap space, but now I'm trading for Trevor Story. So we're going to trade away Mark Canna, Taijuan Walker, and Victor Grillo. And we're going to get back Trevor Story. By the way, Trevor Story was not in the Red Sox video. Fun fact, he was not. He was one of the other guys that was just not in the lineup. He just wasn't in the game. I don't think he was in the... Yeah, I don't believe he was in the... Was he in the lineup? I don't think he was. Yeah, I don't think he was in the game. On the roster. Yeah, I don't think he was in the roster on the Red Sox rebuild. I believe it was it John Birdie the entire time? I don't know about the entire time, but I don't know who it was. I don't remember, but I don't think Trevor Story was on the team. Yeah. Anyways, so free agency. I mean, we're not really have money, so it's gonna be kind of difficult to kind of sign somebody. So I don't even know who I would want. Like a Sonny Gray, maybe. I'll throw a contract at. I don't even know if I really need Sonny Gray. I guess because I traded Taijuan Walker, I might as well like offer Sonny Gray a contract. So maybe just like some decent players. I know we have a lot of guys that are gonna be up for that I'm trying to re-sign. So I don't even know if I'll even get Sonny Gray, but I think he'd be a decent player to add to the rotation. And if we can get him, and I'm just gonna see who else, what else I would potentially need. In terms of, I guess relievers would be like another thing. So let's just see if I can get like a couple relief pitchers here that we could throw. Maybe like it didn't have to be good either, like really really good. Maybe like a Tyler Duffy. We could throw him a contract. Maybe give him a little contract here. Yeah, so I'll throw a couple guys contracts, see if we can get some, and add them to the Mets. Look and see if we got a few of my guys here. So I did offer a few guys. I also had to offer Kevin Kiermaier a contract. I believe I did pick up. Let's see here. What the hell is this? Pitcher rotation. Yeah, I did. I think I picked up Sonny Gray. I did. For some reason, he's in the bullpen right now, but I did pick him up, and that is a pretty solid pickup for us. So other than that. Did we get anybody else here in free agency? Not yet. So I'm just going to continue to simulate. Hopefully we can get some more players on this team that are actually going to the Yankees. So we're going to get a lot of guys back on arbitration. So I do need a center fielder. That's one thing I'm missing. So hopefully Kevin Kiermaier will sign my contract just so I can have a center fielder. But if not, then I guess that's something we'll have to fix in the start of the second season. The start of the second season, spring training. So currently, right now, we're pretty good. Like, except the only thing we don't have is a definitive center fielder. I mean, Trevor Story is good. He's gonna be second base. So Mauricio and Beatty, we still got them. They're gonna be pretty solid. Hopefully, they can be potential trade pieces, and I might look to move somebody here. We got Nemo Castellanos, Pete Alonso, J.D. Davis. We got Eduardo Escobar, Mitch Garver, Francisco Lindor, and then Dominic Smith, who I might look to move to get a center fielder along one of these prospects, maybe like someone that's not making too much money. So we will see if we can make it happen, or even have to move a Mitch Garver. Maybe move a Mitch Garver because he's expiring, or maybe an Eduardo Escobar. If I wouldn't mind keeping him around. So we'll see what goes on with that. Let's take a look at our rotation. So I got DeGrom, Bassett, Gray, Peterson, and Scherzer. Scherzer is really regressed in terms of overall, but he still has been pitching like a madman. So hopefully he can continue to pitch really well. And then we got Zach Eflin, Carrasco, Yamamoto, Tyler Megill. We got Lugo here in the bullpen with May and Diaz. We got Duffy. It's pretty solid. But is it good enough to win a World Series? Actually, let's just make the playoffs. Can we make the postseason, please? Can we do that game? Well, we got to trade for a center fielder, so I'm not going to be able to do that now because it might give me our injury situation thing. Plus, money is a thing. We are way over the budget, so it's going to be tough. I'm going to have to move. I'm probably going to have to move I might have to move Scherzer, actually, which I don't want to have to do, but if I have to, I will. But yeah, let me simulate. So, All-Star Week is finished, and we are at 58-39. So much better season so far, and we are a game and a half up against the Braves on the division. So good to see there. Let's take a look at how we're doing in terms of just injuries and stuff. Anybody hurt? That's important. Not really, at least right now. So lineups, how we looking here? Trevor Story's on fire. He's hitting 281 for the year, 90 home runs, 61 RBI. So good year for him. Escobar's having a pretty good year as well. Same thing with Castellanos. He's doing well. I'm sure he's had some untimely home runs this season, hopefully, and just untimely moments in general. Maybe they were talking about like a fire that happened and he happened to rob a home run or hit one. Anyways, Pete Alonso, 276, even all-star, good year for him so far. J.D. Davis been hitting the ball like crazy. That's good to see. He's had a very high average. Mitch Garver, decent season. Lindor's been on fire as of late. Brandon Nemo's been doing pretty well, and Jeff McNeil. So we are actually hitting the ball very well, which is nice to see. So our offense is definitely looking pretty fire. And the question is, how is our pitching looking? Pretty fire. So DeGrom is pitching like a madman. David Peterson pitching very well as well. Chris Bassett, it's been 5 and 7. It's been a decent year. Maybe just done a lot of run support. Zach Eflin, who we did sign, has been pitching pretty well. And Sonny Gray's been doing pretty good too. So Scherzer in the bullpen, he's pitching really well. I mean, as a long relief pitcher, he's just regressed like crazy, but he's still doing his thing out there. I mean, I kind of want to keep him, but at the same time I don't. So we might have to look to move him. We will see. Carrasco has been not that great, so might look to move him. Anybody else here? Duffy's been not great. Lugo, Trevor May's been not doing that great this entire video, and then Edwin Diaz is having a good season so far. So okay, not too bad. I guess you could see what trades could be potentially out there. I don't even know what I can get for like a Scherzer, but I'll see what's out there. Alright, I've been looking for trades. I haven't found one I really like, so I'm kind of just going to keep the team the way it is, and kind of just hope for the best. I thought I could find a trade, but I didn't. Much better season for us as we went 108 and 54, so 54 games over 500, so basically won 2/3 of our game. And yeah, we're taking on the winner of the wild card playoff game, so that will be interesting to see. So it's going to be between Atlanta and San Diego. So let's see who we're going to end up taking. But before we do that, though, let's take a look at the standings. So yeah, 150. So we had the best record in the MLB. Okay. And Trevor Story had a good year, pretty good year. Not an amazing second half, I would assume, but decent year nevertheless. Jeff McNeil, good season from him. Nick Castellanos, excellent season. Pete Alonso, all-star this year, excellent to see. J.D. Davis was really good. Then we've got Lindor, who had a nice year. Brandon Nemo was pretty good. Mitch Garver ended the season on fire, it was nice to see. Dominic Smith. We got Eduardo Escobar, who's also very, very good. Good to see him as well. So that, J.D. Davis could actually hold down the fort at third base. It's just that also Eduardo Escobar for pretty much every other position except for center field. I really need a center fielder, so that's something we'll have to somehow address in the offseason. But other than that, I mean, this team is really, really good. Pitching rotation. DeGrom. Nice. Very nice year from him. David Peterson was very solid. Zach Eflin, good pickup. Chris Bassett's been good. Sonny Gray. Got Jordan Yamamoto. Max Scherzer, decent year for him. Tyler Duffy, not too great. He wasn't kind of a mistake of a pickup. That's fine, though. Drew Smith, Alex Claudio, Seth Lugo was good. Trevor May, and Edwin Diaz, very nice season once again. 52 saves. This guy is unreal. He's unreal. He throws gas. He throws gas, guys. Anyways. Injuries. Do we have any injuries? Let's see if we have anybody that is hurt. Not necessarily for us. So that's good. All right. So we're pretty much healthy. Who we taking on? Let's sim through date. It's going to be the Padres. So Clevenger versus DeGrom. Game 1, we win 6-1. Game 2, we lose 5-1. That was Peterson versus Paddock. Game 3, Eflin versus Snell. We win. Can we win Game 4? We do. We're going to the NLCS to take on the Dodgers. The Dodgers are always a scary team to take on, just because they have a lot of talent. So this will be fun. Game 1 against the Dodgers, we lose 9-7. Game 2, we lose 2-1. Can we win Game 3? Wow, we just got swept. Just got swept in the NLCS. Yikes. I mean, the Dodgers were what? Let me just double check what they were. Standings, 107. So they were literally only a game better than us. So it's like, okay. Yeah, they probably were better than us. Fluke year. We choked in the postseason. We couldn't even get a win against them. That's embarrassing. Well, are they going to win the World Series? They are, and they beat the Angels. I feel like the Angels make it a lot because of that Trout Ohtani-ness. Anyways, Let's go to the third and final season. We got to get the job done here. All right, so I did my arbitrations. We got some tendering to do, and then we got the free agency market to head on into. So hopefully we can get all that stuff done. I am kind of excited to see where that takes us. So I'm just going to offer some of these guys some tendering contracts, tender them, and then we're going to get on to free agency. All right, so free agency is going to be a fun one. Got Ohtani, Flaherty, Jose Ramirez, Julio Urias, Rafael Devers. I mean, free agency is pretty stacked. I mean, there's a lot of guys here. Hader's here, so he had a really nice year. So there's a lot of guys. I definitely need a center fielder. Maybe going to go after Cody Bellinger. I mean, Ohtani would be also fulfilling of that since he can play the outfield as well, and he's a good pitcher, but oh my gosh, just this guy, man. This friggin' guy. He is something. Alright, so yeah, biggest thing to get is a center fielder. I do want to make a couple trades, so I might look to see if I can move on from a couple guys here. I might have to move on from Max Scherzer. I think he's just making way too much money now, and if I can clear up some of that cap space, I would love to. I'm going to do this with the Rays because I feel like also I'm going to get Brandon Lowe, who's going to be a really solid player. So Scherzer, Casilla, and Plummer to the Rays for Brandon Lowe. Brandon Lowe, I feel like, is going to be a solid player to add to this squad. I mean, I know we have Trevor Story playing second base, but why not also pick up Brandon Lowe? Maybe he could be a DH. And I can move Dominic Smith. All right, so we picked up Lucas Giolito, gave him a 15-year contract, $18 million. I wanted to get Jack Flaherty, but then he went off, and I think he signed with the Padres, so we didn't get him, which is cool. But we also got Giolito, we got Bellinger, and Josh Hader. So we had a very, very big offseason. So very, very big. Love to see it. And yeah, do we have any more money? Because, I mean, I could offer nobody. And we've reached our thing. We actually do have money, though. Although, granted, we also have guys on arbitration. So, wait for them. But, yeah, this team is looking pretty scary. So, let's just simulate to the start of the third and final season. Here we go. So, here we are. Third and final season, spring training. So, obviously, we got Story, Nemo, Castellanos, Alonso, Lowe. Brandon Lowe is now DHing. Got J.D. Davis, got Bellinger, Lindor, and Mitch Garver with Nito, Escobar, Dominic Smith still here, Luis Guillorme. We got Ryan Mauricio still. We got Brett Beatty. I want to do at least a trade or two at the deadline because I feel like we need to get, if we can get like another player or two to add to this team at the deadline, you know I'm going to do it. If there's a way I can do it, if there's a will, there's a way. So that is looking pretty sweet. And then our pitching rotations, DeGrom, Giolito, Peterson, Eflin, and Chris Bassett, who's been this entire video very, very solid. Chris Bassett. So Sonny Gray is now in the bullpen with Yamamoto. Tyler McGill's here still, which is cool to see. And now we got Josh Hader and Edwin Diaz is a solid 1-2 punch there. We got Lugo, Duffy, May. Hopefully they can kind of pick it up this season. So we will see. I mean, this team's looking really good. I think this team is... If this is the year, we got to win it. So hopefully this is the year we can do it. So let's simulate. See you guys at the All-Star break, unless I may move before then. Sitting at 16-38 in the All-Star week, which is good enough to be 2 games up against the Braves in our division. So solid so far. Nothing amazing. Curious to see if we had, a couple injuries. Tyler Duffy hurt. Kind of unfortunate to see. And Chris Bassett's also hurt. The broken forearm, but he'll be back hopefully soon. So, yeah, by the time All-Star Week is over. I'd like to see him back in that rotation. So, Story, Nemo's been cold as of late. Castellanos had a decent season so far. Pete Alonso's been cold as of late, but he's having a great year. J.D. Davis is on fire again. He has been low-key clutch. Brandon Lowe, just a great pickup. He's hitting the ball like crazy. Cody Bellinger, decent season so far. Lindor has been cold this year. Mitch Garver has been on fire as of late. Love to see that. He's having some good production as a catcher. Eduardo Escobar has been great too. It's like J.D. Davis and Eduardo Escobar both need to be like playing, and they're just not. Dominic Smith has been decent, but I definitely think we can get like another player in this lineup. I might want to trade. I want to trade Nimmo. I mean, if I can get like, if I can get a better right fielder, I will. Yeah, and maybe another pitcher. I think I could get maybe a trade or two out of this. So we'll see what I can muster up here. So we're going to deal with the Tigers. Dominic Smith, Brandon Nimmo, Ted Martin to the Tigers. We're going to get Hunter Renfroe, who's on it, having a great season. And also Akil Baddoo. So Akil Baddoo, welcome to the team with Hunter Renfroe. Solid start there. So that's trade number 1. I want to see if I can do one more trade here to get another starting pitcher, potentially. Where's the pitcher? Final trade I'm making here. Brett Beatty, Ronnie Mauricio, Joe Lucchesi to the Twins for Jordan Balazovic and Simeon Wood Richardson. So Jordan Balazovic probably to pitch in the pros. So, and then Simeon Woods, I don't know if he'll be in the pros or not, but I think we have made all the moves that we need to make. So, yeah, this is a scary looking team. Is it enough to win a World Series? Well, we're gonna find out now. So, third and final season, we ended off 99-63, won our division, taking on the Brewers in division series. So, don't know if we had the best record. We didn't. But we still played pretty well. Enough to win the division, which is solid. Dodgers had 107 wins. And we were actually the second best team in the league. Both the NL and just in general, in terms of record at least. Akil Baddoo is starting in left field, and he's a good pickup. He's a very good pickup. He is crazy. J.D. Davis has been hitting the ball like crazy. Nick Castellanos at DH now. I mean, we got Pete Alonso, who's hitting the ball pretty well. Brandon Lowe had was a good pickup. Cody Bellinger ended the season on fire. Lindor was Hunter Renfroe, pretty solid year for him. Mitch Garver for a catcher, we'll take it. And Luis Guillorme, not many at bats, but that's fine. I mean, we've got Escobar, we got McNeil, who is good. I think this team has a chance if we can hit the ball in the postseason. But we will see. Any injuries? Trevor Story, yeah, I was about to say. Trevor Story is hurt. Kind of annoying. But it is what it is. Brandon Lowe, good thing we got him. Good thing he can kind of fill in. So, yeah, Trevor Story is hurt. But it is what it is. So, pitching rotation. Giolito, good year for him. David Peterson was good. Jacob deGrom kind of regressed a lot, but still very good. And then the season on fire as well. Zach Eflin. And then Sonny Gray is my worst pitcher, but he's on fire. At least end of year. Yeah, not that great. Chris Bassett was moved to the bullpen, but who cares? He was still really good. And then I don't remember what else I was going to say. I forgot. Foley was Seth Lugo, decent. Tyler Duffy. Drew Smith was meh. Diaz kind of had a bad year in terms of ERA again. I don't know why. 17 saves, though. Trevor May, good year for him. And then Josh Hader, solid. Just solid 32 saves. We'll take it. So can we win against the Brewers in the NLDS? That is the question of the day. Oh, by the way, the Brewers, they got Shohei. Okay. Game 1 against the Brewers. We win 13-10. Game 2, we win 15-9. Game 3, we lose. Game 4, we lose. Game 5, we win. Okay. Taking on the Dodgers again. So this is a rematch. Hopefully this time we don't get swept. Game 1, we lose. Game 2, DeGrom versus Dustin May, we lose. Game 3, Giolito versus Eovaldi. Are we really going to get swept again by the Dodgers? Bruh. Really? Really? Why? Why do we get swept by them? You know what? Who knows? Maybe if we had Trevor Story, it could have been a little bit better. But honestly, actually, I don't even think that would have helped that much. The Dodgers are going to win the World Series again. Yep, and they beat the Astros. I think they won the World Series 3 times in this video. Yeah, they did. They just seem to always win the World Series. Really, they just have such a good team. Watch, and then the moment I take control of the Dodgers, they'll just decide we don't want to win. We don't want to win. They win 3 in a row. It's just like, I don't understand it. I don't understand how they do it. But, you know, we got to the NLCS twice, and we just couldn't get the job done. So, I guess we'll just have to go full screen and close the video. Max Scherzer, Hall of Famer. Good for him, at least. Well, that is going to be it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And let me know down in the comments below some of my videos. Check my source down in the description. I'm going to playlist down below containing other MLB The Show 22 franchise content. And check out my channel in case you like content from me, TJP. So, unfortunately, we couldn't get the job done. It happens. Sometimes you lose. I mean, we have built a good team. So, that's, sometimes the cookie doesn't crumble your way. Anyways, what do we got on the plate tomorrow? It's going to be an NL team. Oh, no, not an NL team. Sorry, it's going to be next team will be an AL team. It's going to be, I believe, the Rays are next in the AL. Yeah, Tampa Bay Rays, and then the Toronto Blue Jays for the AL East. And then we've got the Phillies and the Nationals, respectively. Although we got a Mario Super Sluggers video coming out tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. It should be a lot of fun. If you guys don't like Mario Super Sluggers, if you like baseball, you might like that game. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Take care. Have a great night. See you soon, and peace.